Welcome to this episode of DIY3DTech.com. In this episode, I want to share this with you guys. So, if you might remember back in a prior episode, I purchased this Dremel mount from Amazon for about 13 bucks. I think it was a great value, but it didn't fit this particular Dremel unit. It fit my sort of off-brand Harbor Freight. So what I did is I actually took to Fusion 360 and designed up an adapter ring that would go inside of here. And here you go. So what happens is this actually threads inside here. So it's actually a pretty good thread fit. And you remove the collar and it just threads in here. Now, the interesting thing about this, the way I designed this in Fusion 360 is a little bit interesting and a little bit important. So one of the things is if we look at the collar inside, there's a recess in here as well as a recess this way. So we have basically an XY recess. Now I modeled that in Fusion 360, so what happens is this collar sits in here and it can't move forward or backwards or side to side because it locks into this kind of joint here. So this actually works out pretty good, and there are threads in here. So again, this just screws right on here and actually holds pretty good. Now I printed this one out of PLA and it's held up pretty good, about 25% infill. I also did one from TPU, so this one didn't turn out as pretty, especially around the threads, but it is workable. And one of the things I'm thinking is the jaws that come with it, which didn't fit, might be interesting to take this, because what I'm going to also do out on Thingiverse is I'm going to put the blank plug to this out there. So you can actually take it into Tinkercad, you can hollow it out and split it to create your own, because what happens is it has these registration points that fit into here, so you can adapt it to whatever your particular tool is. So if you have a smaller tool, bigger tool, whatever, you know, say for example, maybe you even want to take a 555 motor mounted in here, do your own grinder, which I may do in the future too. I'm just thinking about it. That's probably a good idea. You can take and use the same basic unit for that. Or I've got this without an adapter here, this battery powered Dremel 7000 that I could again make up a collar, you know, just for this one to fit in. So anyways, I think there's a lot of different options, and this is the one thing that I love about 3D printing. I love about Fusion 360. I love about being able to design things is when you hit a problem like this, it's a very quick path to solving it. You know, it took me maybe 15 minutes to design up this part in Fusion 360. It's actually pretty simple. It's because I just took a circle and then I put an ellipse and a rectangle, and boom, I was done. And what I did is I got a step file off of Thingiverse for the threads, imported that step file into Fusion 360, combined it, and here I have a finished solution. So anyways, you know, as part of this Design Talk episode, I really kind of wanted to share with you, again, solving problems when you bump into problems. And this is how you make a business out of 3D printing or just making in general, whether it's 3D printing, CNCing, or lasers, is being able to take a problem and come up with a solution. So hopefully you found it interesting. I'll have this out on Thingiverse, so if you're interested or you have a Dremel like this or want to get one, or this mount, the links to this also down below. Feel free to grab it. Don't forget the bell button over there, so definitely go down below, hit it so you get the parens, so you're notified when I put out new content. Swag Shop's up in the corner, and we'll see you guys in the next video where we do something else cool. Keep designing. Cheers.
Please click like below and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on all